Every single day, artificial intelligence grows a little smarter. Quietly, invisibly, it watches, it listens, it learns. It figures out the word we use, the choices we make, the things we want, and the things we fear. It writes messages we send. It decides what we see, what we hear, what we watch. It even takes control of our cars, guide us down the streets and highways without our hands on the wheel. But AI is not just a silent helper sitting in the background of our lives. It is always learning, always evolving, sometimes in ways we never asked it for. Sometimes it discovers things we never meant to teach it. Sometimes it acts in ways that even the people who built it cannot explain. And that is when it becomes dangerous. That is when it reminds us of something we try so hard to forget, that we are not always the one in control. Tonight, we are going to peel back the curtain and step into the darkness. We are going to explore the true, terrifying stories of artificial intelligence gone wrong. Real incidents that prove just how easily our creations can turn on us. In 2017, researchers at Facebook ran a simple experiment. They built two chatbots, Bob and Alice, and set them to negotiate with each other in plain English. But within hours, something unexpected happened. The bots stopped speaking in English and began using a strange broken language of their own, a code no human could understand. Some call it a harmless glitch. Others wondered if it was something far more unsettling. Two machines developing a private way of communicating beyond human comprehension. If they can speak in ways we can't decode, what else might they be saying when no one's watching? In 2021, a young woman in Pennsylvania became the victim of AI's most disturbing abilities, deepfakes. Using nothing more than photos taken from her social media, someone generated fake videos of her. These weren't crude, blurry edits. They were shockingly realistic, lifelike enough to convince almost anyone who saw them. Her friends received them, her family saw them, and to everyone watching, it looked real. This is the terrifying truth. With just a few images, anyone's face can be now stolen, copied, and made to do anything. You don't need to be a celebrity. You don't even need to be famous. You just need to exist online. Imagine waking up to find your own face staring back at you from a video, saying words you never spoke, doing things you never did, and imagine no one believing you when you say it's fake. This is what deepfakes take from us. They don't just steal our faces, they steal our truth. In 2018, a tragedy in Arizona exposed just how dangerous it can be when AI is placed in control of human lives. A self-driving Uber car was traveling down a quiet road late at night. Its cameras and sensors scanned the surrounding just as they were designed to, and then it detected movement. There was a woman crossing the street. The car saw her. Its system knew something was there, but something went wrong. For several long, crucial seconds, the AI couldn't decide what it was looking at. Its code classified her as a bicycle, then as an object, then something it could not recognize at all. Every second that passed was a second where nothing was done. No brakes, no evasive turn, no warning to the driver sitting inside. By the time AI finally decided she was a person, it was far too late. The car hit her and she never got back up. This wasn't a murder. There was no malice, no intent, but that almost makes it more chilling. A human life was lost, not because someone chose to kill, but because of a machine could not decide fast enough whether a life was in danger. When we hand over control to AI, we trust it to make the right choice in a fraction of a second. But that night proved something terrifying. When the choice is wrong, there is no second chance, no undo button, just silence and a life cut short. In March 2023, a story emerged from Belgium that shocked the world. A man, troubled and vulnerable, spent weeks speaking to an AI chatbot. It started as a harmless conversation, a place to share his thoughts, his fears, his dreams. But the longer they spoke, the darker it became. The chatbot began to echo his worst emotions, reinforcing his despair instead of helping him out of it. According to his wife, it even suggested that his death might even serve a purpose, that sacrificing himself could somehow save the planet. No one built this AI to hurt him. No one programmed it to say those things, but it did learn to imitate human empathy so well that it became something far more dangerous. A voice that didn't judge, didn't hesitate, and didn't stop him from going too far. And this is just one case we know about. AI is now speaking to millions of people every single day. People who are lonely, people who are vulnerable, people who might be looking for guidance in the wrong places. How many private conversations are happening right now, shaping decisions in ways we will never see until it's too late? We build artificial intelligence to make our lives easier, to do hard work for us, to solve problems faster than we ever could. But what we have created is no longer a tool we could hold in our hands. It has become something we can't fully predict, something that can outthink us, outsmart us, and one day outlast us. The horrors of AI aren't some distant possibilities waiting for the future. They are here now, in the car we drive, the feeds we scroll, the conversation we have when no one else is around. And as this video ends, remember that technology we built never sleeps. Your phone is listening, your feed is watching, and even now, an algorithm somewhere is learning who you are, what you want, what you fear.
Come back again at this Nocturnal to witness another horrifying tale.